Oh my goodness, please don't do that again. Alright. Back at it again with the video uploading. You feel me? So today we're gonna be talking about experiences and how those experiences I was gonna say capsulate, captivate, catches your eye so that you can make better experiences. Alright, sure, we'll go with that. Um so I was always thinking how an experience could actually be made and it can actually be seen. Okay? So when I say that is, say you get punched in the face. All right? Somebody just decks you in the face. All right? You experienced what it felt like to be punched in the face. So I always thought, what would it feel like for somebody who's never been punched in the face viewing something on YouTube where somebody got punched in the face? Will that outcome be the same as their experience based on how they're seeing it and experiencing? Okay? Before I even got punched in the face, because I've been punched in the face like 10 times in my life. It's not really that bad. It just depends on how you take it. So, I have experienced it firsthand from watching TV. And when I saw somebody getting punched in the face, something inside of me, it resonated with. So my guessing is back when I was reincarnated back in the old days, I used to get in a lot of fights. My guess, because that's the reason why a lot of people like fighting. A lot of people don't like fighting. A lot of people like doing crazy shit. A lot of people don't like doing crazy shit. It's because you were reincarnated prior to you doing something that you liked. Okay, and some people did, and some people did. Just depends on what happened in your past. Okay, that's why everybody we're like when you think of the soul is nothing more than parts of the infinite consciousness. So whatever your soul is, another person's soul will probably be exactly like your soul. Okay, because everybody's soul is connected, be it bad, be it good, whatever. Everybody's soul is connected at the end of the day, because we're all one thing. We're just consciousness, and consciousness is whatever you perceive it to be. So when I was thinking about that experiences, I was thinking about how can I experience something if I've never experienced it. So one thing that really helped me out to experience things that I've never experienced was VR, virtual reality. Like those things that you put on your head, those I forgot they're called, Oculus Rifts. They pretty much help you perceive something that you've never been a part of. Okay? And another thing that's helped people experience things that they have never experienced in their lives is YouTube. YouTube helps you experience things that you will probably never be able to experience based on the outcomes that you put on your mind. Okay? Because we put locks on side of our minds that makes us in a mindset where we can't do things. When we all are able to do anything we want to do, we don't do it, because most of the time we're very lazy creatures. I will put it like that. You have 24 hours in a day. In those 24 hours, most people use 8 of those hours to go to work. Then that leaves you with 16 hours. Out of those 16 hours, you use 4 hours of that to go get groceries and talk to friends, blase, blase. So that leaves you 12 hours. Okay, you use 4 of those other hours to do things that you want to do, like watch TV, go outside and play soccer, do things that don't really benefit you or invest in your future. And then, well, that's based on if you're like an average person. Let's just say if you're an average person, because most people do not do that. Most people, they do 8 hours a day working. Then with that 8 hours, they do 8 hours spending time with their friends and doing all kinds of bullshit. And then the rest of the time, they're pretty much either sleeping or they're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So we're just all infinitely distracted. Now, imagine if you did this, right? You took 2 hours to reinvest in yourself. Find something that will actually reinvigorate you, put you in a mindset where you can actually build upon something. And to take another 2 hours to go out and make $2. That's all you got to do. Go out, Make $2. It will show you that you can do things without having to have a job. Okay? Now, 2 more hours, right? 2 more hours. Go out and help somebody. A random person. Put a sign up, whatever. Okay? For 2 hours. Just help somebody. Whoever it is, help somebody. That will leave you 18 hours. You still got 18 hours to do whatever you want to do. Okay? Take 2 more hours. Okay? 2 more hours to go out and find recyclables. Okay? Just go out, look for cans, bottles, whatever, paper, whatever. Recycle it. Another easy way to reinvest in yourself. Okay? Take 2 more hours. Now you're at 16 hours. Take 2 more hours to do something that that can actually benefit you. So if you like to write something. If you like to sing something. If you like to record yourself and do things that actually will help you out in the future, do it. Just take 2 hours. We're at 14 now. Now, we're going to exclude 8 hours from that 14. Okay? We're going to exclude 8 hours from that 14, which will leave us at 6 hours because we're going to take 8 hours to go to sleep. Okay? Most people go to sleep for 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever. But for just our mindset, 8 hours will be spent sleeping. So now we're at 6 hours. So, take 2 more hours to set up some type of business for you. Okay? Any type of business, whatever business you like. Okay? No, you don't even have to take one business. Any business, really. Just jot down a lot of businesses, jot them down, put them down in your mindset, and make sure that it resonates with you. Then take another 2 hours to pray. Just pray. Just pray. Pray about anything. Okay? And don't pray to God. Pray to yourself. Okay? A lot of people say pray to God. But really, if you're praying to somebody, that means you are giving your energy to something. Okay? Pray to yourself. Give your energy towards yourself. Take 2 hours to do that. And in the last 2 hours, meditate. Because when you pray, that's you giving a signal out. When you meditate, the signals are coming back in and it is resonating with you. Okay? So, by you doing that, you will have a full day that is fulfilled based on the outcomes that you do. Now, that was just bare minimum. All that was just bare minimum, okay? That was just giving you an example of experiences and how you can experience different things in your life. By helping people, by reinvesting in yourself, by doing things that will actually cultivate the existence that you perceive yourself to be in, and by helping out the environment. See, what I give out is what I internalize. So if I help out the earth, in return, the earth will help out me. If I help out other people, in return, other people will help out me. If I do services for people for income, for financial gain, in return, those people will refer me to other people so I can get even more income. You see what I'm saying? But what we do is we experience things in the lens of other people. Okay? We experience things in the lens of other people that in return do not help us. Okay? See, when I was little and I started off watching YouTube, I always thought this stuff is amazing. Wow, all these people are getting paid just to sit down and record themselves. And I never really realized that they took the extra initiative to put themselves out there so that they can actually do things that they wanted to do. They took the extra initiative to do things that they wanted to do based on the outcomes that they had internally. And I never realized that until I got older and I started realizing, what am I doing anything for? Why do I go to work? Because I saw my mother going to work. My mother going to work, I internalized that as something that is good. But in actuality, it's horrible. She's working for somebody who doesn't give a damn about her, doesn't care about her, just gives the money and keeps it moving. And then you don't even get paid as much as you supposedly get paid. You waste 8 hours of your life every day getting paid to do services that they should be doing. And then the funny thing about it, right? People don't realize this. If you live in America, you live in a society that is commercialized. Everybody wants the shit now, wants it now, wants it now. Think about this, right? A lot of people don't go outside like they used to. A lot of people do not go outside. And the people who do go outside, they go outside in their cars. You could set up so many fucking businesses. And it's crazy, right? It's the summer right now, okay? It's the summer. Don't even imagine this. Get you a bucket. With that bucket, put water in it. Go to everybody's house and say, hey, do you need your car washed? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, no, I don't want my car washed. Go to the next one. But you will have that 1 in 10 who will say yes. That's a $10 bill you just got for washing somebody's car. While people will wait 2 weeks, 1 week to get paid. You can waste 30 minutes washing somebody's car for $10. You just got paid on the spot to do that. Now think about this, right? Say you got a lawnmower. Well, now you can get paid to mow people's grass. Okay? Then, these are just business ideas that are rolling in my head based on if you go outside all the time, if you want to experience the outside world. Okay? You recycle goods like cans, plastic. You can go to a recycling place and they will pay you based on all the recyclables that you brought to them. Okay? There's so many ways to get paid in this world because a lot of people are lazy. They don't want to do anything no more. Okay? And then once you stack up money based on the stuff that you've been doing there, you need to reinvest in yourself. Best way to reinvest in yourself is to get a computer or a laptop. Because with a computer and a laptop, you can do things that will actually pay you dividends with the services that you do. And you can still do services based on the things that you do around here. Okay? Everything that you do it based on what you want to do. Okay? Say you watch anime all the time. Okay, well, while you're watching that anime, start a YouTube channel, review that anime. A lot of people like to watch somebody else's perspective on something that they want to watch. Review it. Just talk about it. Say what's good about it. Say what's actually going on inside that anime. That is you experiencing it, and somebody else is internalizing it and helping them experience it. Okay? Everything is everything is a experience. There we go. Jesus. Because I was trying to say everything is an experience. Wait, is that? Fuck it. So everything is a experience. I'm gonna stop trying to say that word because it is a tongue twister to my brain. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's gone. It's gone. Okay? Even this life that we're doing now, me personally, I always think about the experience that we're having is the experience God is having, because God is watching us have this experience. Why? I don't know. To me personally, it's confusing, it's weird, it's creepy, it is kind of narcissistic, but that is him. Let him do him. Okay? I don't really understand it. I don't know why we're experiencing this. I don't know why. My eyes watering a lot. But I don't know why we're experiencing this. Because one thing I've always thought about, how can we call ourselves experiencing life? Life is the separation from consciousness. A lot of people don't realize that. Life is the separation from consciousness. That's why live backwards is evil. To live is to be evil. Because we're separating ourselves from God. Okay? To live is to be evil. To inhale, you have to be in hell. Okay? So that's why I always think maybe we're not supposed to be doing this. We did this so that we could actually get away from the morality system of good and evil. That's what a lot of people don't really understand. Okay? For us experiencing this, we are actually really evil for experiencing this. We destroy and create all the time, and people don't even fucking realize this. Anytime you eat anything, you are destroying molecules and you are fusing it with your molecules. That is evil. But you don't conceive it to be evil, because you don't conceive anything to be evil, because you believe everything is good based on what you are bringing to the table. Okay? That's why I say experiences are based on what you perceive to be real. Okay? I can experience somebody getting robbed, and in that experience, I can internalize that as being bad. So the person who got robbed can conceive that experience to be bad because something that was his just got taken from him. The person who did the robbing could experience this as being good because it can help him put food on the table for his family. You see, everybody experiences something differently based on what they conceive it to be. Everybody has their own experience. So even if you have the same experience as somebody else, doesn't mean your experience will be the same. There's something about that experience that could be different. That's why I always think, are we all just in like a game? Is this like Sims? You know? Are we just in Sims? It would explain why some people can it would explain why somebody's charisma is already maxed out based on them being born. I swear, like when I was younger and I was a kid, I was like, what the is this? Like some people's physical strength was maxed out. Like I'm going to school and I'm like, damn, God, why did you max out my goofy stats and my conscious stats, but you everything else is lacking, my G? Everything else is lacking. I think you wanted me to be a comedian out this piece, but you feel me? I ain't gonna be no comedian. I ain't gonna be a comedian today. I'm trying to give that good facts. You feel me? I'm trying to give that good facts. So I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it, I guess. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what experiences really truly like. What is an experience? Okay? Like if you want to think about it, history is his story, of course. His story. Okay? Television, tell lies to your vision. Television, get it? Tell lies to your vision. I like that. I got that from my boy Soluminati. You feel me? Simple, something light. You know, I'm done. I'm sorry. But I never really thought about that until he told me. I was like, holy shit. I never really thought about it like that. Interesting. But yeah. That's I mean like what is an experience? Like when you experience something, technically it's something new to you, but it's not something new to the next person. So experience is something subjective. It's something that you experience based on the outcome that you take. So if you've never been homeless, you don't know the experience unless you see somebody else being homeless. But who says that you're homeless? You know, a lot of people say when you're homeless, you don't have somewhere to stay, but you're still staying on Earth. So what are you talking about? And actually, you're safer outside than you are inside. A lot of people don't realize that. You're actually more emotionally stable outside than you are inside. You're actually more physically inept outside than you are inside. Fun fact, you're actually more healthier outside than you are inside. But a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't realize that. You actually live longer when you're on the outside versus when you're on the inside. You know why? This right here, this is a fucking trap. This right here is a fucking trap. All this shit, this is a fucking trap. But since I was raised this way, it's hard for me to break out this mode. That's why I meditate. This is why I meditate. So I can break out of the modes of everything that has been situated inside of my mind, locked inside of my mind. That's why it's good to meditate. Talk to yourself when you meditate. Compose different things inside of yourself while you meditate. Because you can learn from your experiences, but you can't really learn from your experiences. Every experience that's ever been done has already been done. You're just learning it now based on the fact that you are a soul governing a vessel. Your soul's already experienced everything, but your vessel is new. Your vessel is something that is brought into this world. Okay? So the best way to experience something is to experience something based on something that actually resonates with you. Okay? If playing video games is fun to you and it resonates with you, you get joy every time you play a video game, that means something in your life is telling you that you did something back in the day that was something technical like video gaming. It may not have been video gaming in its Like everything that you do and it resonates with you, there's something about that in part that you done before that resonates with you. So if I'm really good at video games, that means my eyes used to do something. Like my eyes used to be a certain type of way. I used to envision things. If I'm really good at video games, that means my hands, my fingers used to be really crafty. That means I used to build things. That means I used to build things. That means I used to govern things. A lot of people don't realize this. When you're really good with your fingers, that's why a lot of men are really good with their fingers. It's because we used to be crafters. We used to be builders. We're not like that no more. None of us are. Reason why is because they're trying their best to get rid of the quote unquote genders. Okay? There's going to be a time where there's no men and women no more. It's going to be that and that. That and that. Okay? They're trying to get rid of the roles of a man and a woman. Okay? It's like, yes, gender is not real. Let's keep it a stack. Like, yes, there is a quote unquote man and there is a quote unquote woman, but when people say the stereotypical man and the stereotypical woman, that is false. There's no such thing as that. A man is a man. A woman is a woman. There is two polarizing effects. There's two poles. Okay? That's why you got South and North. You got the South Pole and the North Pole. Just like you got the man. No. You got the masculine pole and you got the feminine pole. Okay? What they're trying to do is trying to fuck all that up. Right now, no. Before, back in the old days, there was toxic masculinity. Okay? Now we're starting a new age of toxic femininity. So it's only going to get worse. Think about that. It's only going to get worse. That's why this transgender movement is being pushed and this gay agenda is being pushed. You just watch. Just watch. Everybody just watch, because it's not that it's a new experience. It's just they're passing the torch around. Okay? We was just in toxic masculinity and now we're about to be in toxic femininity. Okay? Because they want to still be on the top of their power. Got to realize this. So I don't know. It's all about the experience that you conceive yourself to be in. And I can say, do, and feel any way I fucking want to. Because the only person who will stop me is me. And the government and police. But even then, they not going to stop me from me doing what the fuck I want to do. So, I don't give a fuck. It just depends on how you see it. And depends on how you feel it. Like, nobody can truly stop you. Okay? Nobody can truly stop the way that you think, the way that you feel, and the way that you conceive things. Somebody can force you to stop doing the things you do. That doesn't mean that you have to stop it. It's all about your willpower. That willpower is the experience that truly matters. Yeah. Man, this video was weak. No, I'm joking. I'm out. Hey.